Second up, round 4.
Fourth round of the scheduled 8, and early on I was saying I think you can bet it won't go 8. Who knows at this stage? Mathew Ellis made a good recovery there, taking a lot of stick in the opening round. And the Londoner from West Indian parentage there has really come back into it after, well, quite being shocked by Ellis's comeback, I think. He thought he had him at the end of the hooks early on, and the lad from Blackpool's having a go again. Bit of a Blackpool Rocky in a way, isn't it, at the moment? I'm very surprised.
You've got to take off your hat to Ellis. I mean, the first round or two, he didn't look as though he was going to last too much longer. But he's stuck in there.
Now he's in trouble here, though. That was a swipe around the head that did that one. Followed up on the body blows.
I think it's going to be a matter of time now, Reg.
I would think so. We keep second guessing, as it were. It's very early in the round too. If he piles this on now, Senior, he's got a good chance of stopping him. Doing the right thing, getting on his bike, Ellis. Well, considering he's in the promotional stable here, they certainly made more than an even match. And this referee, Curtis, is getting very close and giving the impression that he's ready to stop it, but instead gives a warning for boring him with the head there to Senior.
I think Ellis is waiting for Senior to clear himself out, but it doesn't appear to be any sign of that so far.
He comes back well, doesn't he? He's certainly fooling me. Has he been fooling you as well there, Ellis?
I think
Has he turned it around with that shot? He was grabbing a bit there, Senior.
I'm not too sure if Senior's still playing or he really was hurt.
Oh, it looked like he was hurt to me. But they all hurt Colin, right?
That's right. You've got to take your hat off to Ellis. He really has shown a lot of courage tonight.
Still got a lot to do, though, hasn't he?
Even so, from the first 2 rounds, I didn't think he would still be around.
He's blowing a bit hard, though, here, Senior, isn't he? Or is that imagination on my part? He looks as though he's not struggling, but you know, he's panting a bit, to say the least.
Well, it must be worrying for a fight when you're actually in there, you've thrown your best shot, and you think you're going to get your opponent out of there, but he's still hanging in there, and he starts to come back. They can be worrying time.
Coming up to the end of this round, and again, Ellis survived and did well. Encouragement he could handle with in that corner. See, now here's the swipe coming out. That was the one there. All head blows and partly blocked, but he got above the arms there, Senior. Look on that clip there. They're powerful punches. He did well to get over that. So this is where he made his comeback. And there's the uppercut. Colin, that's a bit of a shot, wasn't it? There it is again.
He actually came back a good uppercut. But Senior took it well. I don't think he was unduly worried, but I think he was surprised by the comeback.
Surprised maybe, and needled as well, probably. There we go.
Second up, round 5.
Round 5. Ellis having survived knockdowns now and still in the hunt a bit. I guess Harry Senior must have learned a thing or two in those Chicago gyms before he made his professional debut there, which was a bit surprising. Had a good win over at what looked a very handy heavyweight in Michael Sprott. All of a sudden they're a championship, 6th round. Well, this will go down as a bit of a glorious comeback by Ellis, but he's still got a lot to do, though, in the 5th round, scheduled for 8. So far, Senior's taken his best shots as well. A little bit rattled by them, and they must have hurt a bit too. But he's just managed to take a couple of deep breaths and then come firing back, Senior. Or is he one of those fellas that punches himself out as the fight goes on? That can happen.
For a heavyweight fight, I think they've actually fought at a very fast pace.
Yeah, they're big guys, you know.
That's right. I think Ellis must be quite happy with the way things are going. He's really had to put himself back into the fray.
Still very much a learner. The old blokes haven't quite come up. He's only 24, Ellis, which is, as heavyweights go, is considered quite young. Marciano didn't turn pro until he was 24.
Senior's punches don't seem to be, carrying the same kind of weight as they did before.
Getting some heavy instructions from the corner from Frank Ellis, Mathew Ellis' dad. You might be able to see him in shot in a minute, jumping up and down. Hefty man. He really is boxing quite well here, Ellis, again.
He's done really well, Ellis, to come back. He really has. And I think Senior must be slightly worried. His punches can't seem to fade Ellis, and he's coming forward, marching forward, getting a bit more confident. And that is a dangerous sign for Senior.
I still think Senior seems to be blowing harder compared. Do you agree or not?
I agree. I think he's let go with a lot of big shots, and I think he must be slightly worried now. He's looking to hold.
Swinging those punches in there. They're coming quite a distance. But no, nothing happened there. It's just a good look at each other instead. Looky bit there. That's just a swelling around. There's not a bad cut there, Colin, at all. Well, the cornerman are making him take the deep breaths. He looks as though it's used up a lot of energy banging the other guy around, which that can happen. People often wonder why the man on the receiving end's got to be hurt more, but
Corner,
sometimes that
second.
happens with a fighter. He winds himself up, throws a lot of leather, and then gets
Second
tired.
up.
Now, has it happened here in the
Round 6.
6th round? Well, it's certainly not one of those lark-about heavyweight fights, is it?
Actually, it's been fought at quite a high standard. They're both technically quite good.
Oh, I've seen a lot worse in my time. I tell you what, if Ellis happens to throw a punch and stop Senior, this ring will be invaded by the Ellis fans and family. Their hearts must have sunk quite early on in this fight.
I think for the first time in a fight, Senior's not having everything his own way. Ellis is coming back, and he does seem to be hurting Senior.
All the promoters on the other side of the ring there, with their man's in trouble. They haven't made an easy fight for him here by any means. He definitely looks a bit distressed, doesn't he, Senior? I can't believe what's happened here. The turnaround is tremendous.
It must be, psychologically very, very disturbing when you actually throw your best shots. It's hurt your opponent, but he's still, coming back strong, and then starting to hurt you.
Well, he trains hard enough, Senior, doesn't he, Colin? You're aware of that, I suppose?
Yeah, I think he's been sparring from Herbie Hyde. He's mixed with, the best fighters in the country, so I'm sure his condition, good. But this heavyweight fight has been fought at a very fast pace.
It's more hand speed fast, not necessarily foot fast. It's been quite a good swapping of punches going on. It's inevitable. They're certainly going to tire a bit now. I mean, they have both giving and taking some hard shots. Minute to go in the 6th. Now, he fancies this job now, Ellis.
He does, you can see it in his face. He knows he's taking Finya's best shot. And I think Finya is the one looking to hold now. Even those body shots don't have the same kind of effect as they did 3 or 4 rounds ago.
Just a little bit of hesitancy here now. Don't blame them. They both know one punch could turn it all around either way as we get to the end of this 6th round. Good round for Ellis. He knows it, and the crowd know it.